My name is Greg Yowitz, and I'm the board chair of the St. Louis Kaplan Feldman Holocaust Museum. The Hate Ends Now exhibit moved me more than I expected. I was surrounded by the stories that I've known for years in a way that I've never experienced it before, and it motivated me to work even harder to make this museum a success.
Hi, I'm Myron Friedman, and first I want to say how grateful I am to Gloria Feldman and Cheryl Feldman-Atkin for helping to bring the cattle car here. And one thing that really struck me was you're looking at an image on the surface, inside surface of this car, and you're watching the action, the motion and everything, and then all of a sudden it goes away, and then you're just left with the wooden surface of the car itself. When you think about how they were encasing hundreds and hundreds of people, the vast majority were lost, and you just couldn't help but feel that kind of oozing inside that interior space. I'll never forget that.
I'm Diane Kalishman. I'm a board member at the St. Louis Kaplan Feldman Holocaust Museum. Being inside the cattle car is very moving, just in an impactful way to see the size of the space, the footprints on the ground while you're hearing the stories of the survivors. It was just very, very moving. I'm just extremely grateful to Gloria Feldman for all their efforts in bringing this exhibit to the museum for everyone else to be able to experience.
My name is Jordan Palmer. I am the Chief Digital Operating Officer for the St. Louis Jewish Light. The most impressive part and the most powerful part for me was looking at the shoe prints, the footprints on the ground. And then you get a feel for how close everybody was, and they really couldn't move.
My name is Vera Emmons, and I am a second-generation survivor and a board member here at the Kaplan Feldman Holocaust Museum. There's something about being in a space like this that really brings home the kind of treatment people were forced to endure. And it really tracked with what my mother told me about her experiences and what I've heard other survivors say. So thanks again to Gloria and her family.
Hi, my name's Hal Sutron. I'm fortunate enough to be a museum educator at our St. Louis Kaplan Feldman Holocaust Museum. Having seen this exhibit, it's going to be so much more real for me, and hopefully I can pass the message of never again and not being a bystander to those who attend my tours.
Lolly Wickwire-Betcher, and I'm on the Governor's Commission for the Holocaust Education and Awareness. I thank the survivor community and the second generation now that is voluntarily taking on that story to tell. Gloria Feldman is a powerful woman, and her words matter.
This exhibit is so important to our family.
And it's important to see where our grandma came from and her experiences from the Holocaust.
And as we get further and further from the events of the Holocaust, it's important to have exhibits like this that really bring the stories to life.
We will make a better world, one with love, respect, and peace for all people. And if we don't do it, who will?